Lucy, what are you doing? Why are you eating that? So the front face is all off. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. So right behind me is our pig barn with Stewie back in here, and today we are going to be starting this pig barn makeover. So as of right now, we literally are just breaking ground over here, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be multiple parts, but we will see. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started right now on this pig barn makeover. We went to Home Depot today and got a bunch of wood, literally like 30 boards. We had some left over from the barn, so we have a lot to do. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. If you guys are excited for today's video and for Stewie to get a new barn makeover, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course, have a chance to my post notification shout out. All right, you guys, let's get into build. So as you guys can see right now, we have Moose and Joe in the round pen, so it's becoming useful. Well, they'll eat all this grass. This is a multi-use thing right now. They're gonna eat all this grass for us, make it nice so that the ground is kind of dug up a little bit for us, because we eventually want to clear this little area like I told you that in our round pen, but also to keep them out of our way while we are busy doing this barn makeover. So they're just taking out right now the cow's stall is completely open, so as you guys saw, it was like a front here, but it kind of just fell down, came out, so now they're just digging out the last boards that are in here. So basically one by one we're going to take all the boards off and then re-put the boards up. Mike is just digging out the old 4x4 post that's in here from where the front side of the cow's stall just came out, so we have to get that out for now because we have to put a new one in. So really quickly, this is just what the barn looks like right now. It's kind of bright, you guys, but this is what it looks like, and you guys can compare that to the end result. So while this pole is still causing trouble, we're gonna go around and we're taking off all the boards on this side. So this side we don't really have to be too worried about because there's no animal that technically lives in this, but when it comes to Stewie's pen, we'll be having to take off and put on at the same exact time. So we're just gonna go around and start to work on this side. This whole side's off, this whole side's off, so everything that's not yet off is Stewie's area. The whole front over here is off. We have our new 4x4 post, because the other one broke off like you guys saw. We finally got it out. Mike's filling up water for the concrete, because we are concreting the post in. You guys know our fabulous concrete work that we do, you know, not. But it works, so it's kind of neat looking, seeing it all wide open. Pretty neat. I definitely wanted to do this at some point, to keep this all open, but like close it off so they could walk in. But I like the option to be able to lock them in if we need to. So the first board is getting ready to be put down. Breaking ground here, people. Already looks so much better with nice fresh wood on it. Alright, so we finally have the first side done. So we used 2x8x12s, where before there was 2x6x12s. So these are a little bit thicker. They went up 6 boards, or maybe 5 boards, I don't know. But we went up 5 boards. Now they are starting the back side. So exciting, it's coming along. This barn is a lot easier than our other barn. Alright y'all, so 2 sides when you walk in. This is basically what the stall looks like. Looks so much better. And now we're starting the first front face, and it's really gonna take shape now to look like a stall. And this is what the front looks like. So there's the gate, we kept that there, and then we're gonna take off this gate, and we're keeping that gate because it's bigger, and if we needed to go in and ever clean out his pen with like a machine or something like that, we're gonna keep that one. But there's no reason for this to be 2 gates. It's only 2 gates because it was a horse barn. But now since it's his pig pen. He doesn't really need this. We'll just have the big one. And a lot of you guys were asking me why we didn't give the cows the bigger space and Stewie the small pen. Like, this is Stewie's home, and cows don't really need stalls. They just go in here to stay away from the elements, but I would never make his pen smaller than what it is because he lives in here full time. So first stall is done, except obviously what breaks off the stalls, but it looks really cool. This is just hanging out here to keep this post nice and level. And now it's time to move Stewie basically over into this pen while we work on his pen. So now we're gonna move Stewie and make him come through here. Come on, Stu. Good boy. You can hang out in here. What are you gonna do in here? You're just temporary, buddy, till we finish your side. So he's locked in here now. It's okay. New smells, loud noises. Good boy. Now that Stewie's over here, it's time to work on here. We're gonna start on the front and then we'll work our way around. So the front face is all off. You just have to remove that post and re-put it in, and then it's time for the new boards. I'm excited to see what this looks like because then it's really gonna show the full front of the whole barn. Finally, we have all the boards on the front, and now we just have literally one side of Stewie's pen and then the back. So we're almost done, and then obviously the middle to separate them. All right, you guys, so side is done, and then this is what the inside of his pen looks like. We obviously still have this middle to do here, but this looks so good. And then they put these brace pieces on the bottom here because I'll show you guys around back. But so these little brace pieces in there to keep the boards together so that he can't escape underneath it. But this is the back, and then as you can see, there's two boards here back to back, and like I said, this is so that he doesn't dig out underneath the pen. But I mean, eventually this is all gonna be fenced in when we do the other part where we make his big pen. So that will be good. Stewie, how are you? How is it in here? You want your side back, don't you? He is itching to get back over here. Hi, buddy. This is time. I'm done being over here. What are you doing, Stewie? What are you doing up there? He jumped the little partition, and now he's back on this side after I literally was just saying that. So the middle boards are out, and now it's time to just add the new ones, and then the pen will be honestly pretty much done as far as usability. So it's been 5 hours now, and we have a fully closed off barn again. We had to get this done tonight so Stewie could go back in his pen. As you guys saw, he's back in there. We added these top header boards, almost just for decoration really, but you guys will see in just a second the next morning of what it's gonna look like, because we're gonna call it now because obviously it's pitch black out. So the ranger is literally just bringing my lights for this, but 4 people, 5 hours, full barn. So I'm so excited about this barn. It looks awesome. It looks so much bigger and so long because of the illusion of the literally like 16 foot, and then right here is like another like 8 foot or something like that. So all of this long right here, it's just an illusion that makes it look really long, because obviously we got rid of that little gate, and then this gate's over here, and we still have the big gate over there, but it looks so cool. I love it. We just still have some more things to do to it tomorrow. All right, you guys, it's day 2 of this vlog. Moosers is trying to lick the camera, and Stewie is back there making a lot of noise. Behind me is the barn, and you guys have yet to see it in daylight, so I'm going to show you guys it right now in daylight. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? So here it is, you guys. Looks so cool. I love it. It looks so good. And as you guys can see, we added those headers up there. So this was just left over from the barn. Some of this wood was left over from the barn as well, about 13 pieces of it, but the rest we had to go obviously and get. So we still have a couple things to finish up today in this vlog before we run out of daylight. The sun is going down, so we'll see how far along we get. We don't have much left to do. Basically, it's just like decorative type of thing. So as you can see, this is the new wood, and then this is the old wood. So we're literally just gonna put like a 2x6 on here all the way up to meet the header, just so it all goes together and looks really nice, again, just for aesthetic purposes. So we're gonna do it like on the fronts and then also on the side up here and then back there. And then also we have to fix this because when we first moved in, a friend of ours hit it with their bobcat. So we just need to fix this, and then the barn will be nice and pretty. But we still obviously have to get clamps for this. We need to get a new hose because this has seen its day. But we have to get clamps because we're just using hay string. I really should do a video going around like all the uses for hay string around the farm because it's crazy what we use hay string for around here. And then last night we kind of like dragged this stall a little bit, so it looks really nice. I like the ground in here. And then Stewie, he's got all these boards to rub his face on, stuff like that. Oh, and then we have to actually add another board right here because we're one board short, and that's in his stall here. Not necessarily needing it, but just in case, because like technically the cows, they could find their way over this because it's not very tall. Hi Stewie, do you like it in here? So he has dismantled his pig loo. There's the top and there's the bottom. Why'd you do that? You like your new pen? It's just as cute as you. And then we have all of the old stuff back here. So much wood that we have to go through. And then in part 2 of his whole like pig pen makeover, we will put posts in back here and we will make the whole like outdoor pen area for him. Guys, I just noticed my face is so red. It's literally red from the cold. How weird is that? But anyways, like I was saying, we'll put the posts in and we'll have to fence back here and make his little outside pig pen area, but that's definitely gonna be in part 2, not in this vlog. Mike is hauling the rest of the wood back here. Obviously, we don't want to bring trucks in here anymore, as you guys know, because of Moosey, and of course Moosey's right there, hauling him, making sure the tractor gets over to the barn without any mishaps. Right, Moosey? You making sure it all goes well? He's so interested in this wood. He loves to rub his face on it. And of course the tractor. What's the matter, Joe? Hi, Albie and Moose. So we just cut the first one and now we just have to screw it in, and it already looks so cool. We're basically just like framing it out just to make everything look nicer, like I was saying. Moosey, what are you doing? Why are you eating that?
Guys, if you know anything, if you know what's wrong with our cow, can you please put it in the comments? I don't understand in one bit.
Why are you doing this? It's weird. Anyways, Mike's just putting in the last screws. Let me try that again. Mike's just putting in the last screws, but this is what it looks like. It looks so much better. I mean, it's not necessary that we did this, but for the aesthetic, I love it. So compared to that, looks so cool. Last, like front upright going up, it looks so good. So obviously we have this one, Moose's big butt, and then these two, and the last one. So it looks so cool. It makes it look even more new. Then I think we're gonna add like little like pegs of wood in between here, just to do the same concept as we did up here. Are you tired, Moosey? You have to come use the stall. I love sitting here and laying down with him when he lays down. He's a little heater box and it's cold out here, so he used to do this when he was just a baby. Love my little cow and love my little Stewie back there. This cow is not even little. I don't know why I call him little. He's a tank. So all the outsides are done. It's literally about to be dark time, so we have to wrap this vlog up, but I love how this turned out. So as you can see, and then the last thing we have to do is just fix this, which we're about to do. And then this is the front. It's all framed out. So we're not gonna do these little pegs yet. I will probably save them for part 2, but it's getting pretty dark out. So this is the barn. It's so cute. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. He needed this revamping, and like I said, definitely are doing his turnout pen in the back in part 2. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that very soon. So we fixed this. Finally, it's not sagging anymore. I can't really show you technically from outside because it's super dark, but as you can see, the roof is nice and good now. It's almost been like this for a year, so I'm so glad it's fixed. And we just got done adding the 4th or 5th board, sorry, the top board right here. So now the pen is pretty much complete. Moose is still hanging out. It's nighttime. But you guys, that wraps up part 1 of Stewie's pen makeover. So like I told you guys, part 2 all will be about making his outside pen and making it nice and cool and safe and fun for him. So then eventually we can get him a friend very soon after everything's nice and done. But if you guys liked today's video or thought it was super cool that we redid Stewie and the cow's pen, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course have a chance to my post notification shout out. Today's shout out goes to Are You Guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.